Hi guys, Amar here. Just thought I'd make a very quick video for you, giving you some new indicators that I came across. If you haven't seen my previous indicator video where I broke down some great indicators to use for funded accounts to make those 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 kind of RRs, risk to reward ratios, definitely take a look. I'll link the video up here. But that being said, I came across a couple of different indicators that I was able to put together, and it looks pretty interesting as well. You can use this in conjunction. You can use this as a different template to kind of confirm the entries, whatever approach you like. I think you can definitely take different type of things from this indicator and use it in your own strategy, or basically use this as a standalone. I think it actually will work pretty great. So let's jump right into it. First and foremost, I'll break down what the indicators are, and and from there, then we'll discuss, jump into a couple of charts, and you can see kind of how the indicator performed, or how this combination of indicators performed today. So jumping right into the charts itself, we have our favorite, the UT bot alert, which is in our previous video as well. So here, I'll just flash the settings over here, so you can copy this on your trading view. So you got the 316. And then for the styles, I only have the buy and sell ticked, check marked, and then I have it at the bottom and the top over here, and I've unchecked everything else. If I go to the next indicator over here, that is the SSL hybrid. That is if you search for SSL hybrid over here, it will be pretty much be the top one by this person, Mikael00. And so when you click on that, you just come to settings over here. And then on the input tab, the only thing that you'll be changing is on the SS1 baseline tab. I've changed it to McGinley right at the bottom. And I've changed the SS1, SSL1 baseline length to 150. So you can change it to 200 if you like to. I found that 150 is not too bad. And then pretty much I've unchecked everything in style except for the MA baseline. And everything else is unchecked. Okay. And then the next one is the super trend, and this one is by this person over here. If you just search for super trend, by this person, Kivank. Again, I would sorry, I won't even try to say his last name. I think I'm going to butcher it. But that being said, he makes very good indicators, and this is a good one. So if I come here, I come to settings. I'll flash my inputs over here. You got the chart, ATR period 110, source is the close, and the ATR multiplier is 5. And then for styles, I basically left pretty much everything checked here except for this one box which is unchecked, and then the labels is unchecked as well. And then finally, I have an oscillator, which is an adjusted MACD, and this one, the settings are the same. And if you search for this one, would be the AK. If you just search for AK MACD, it will be pretty much the only one by AlgoKit, and that's and if you click on that one, then you come to settings. I haven't changed any of the input settings; they're all the same. For style, I basically just uncheck the bar color and then the labels. Excellent. So now that we have all of our indicators set up over here, it's essentially very simple, very straightforward. If you watch my previous video, it'll follow the same pattern. I always want to look for indicators that work really well, for day trading, or day trading or intraday trading. Basically, where you take a trade and you're basically out by the end of the day itself. And those are the days. Those are the I think trading strategies where you can really hit those 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 type of RRs. I've never been a big fan of scalping or swing trading. I never had the time for scalping, and swing trading is just it's just too lengthy for me. It doesn't kind of suit my style. So I find that day trading or intraday trading works really well. And I found that for passing funded accounts, it actually is a great strategy to use. It's a little bit less stress than using scalping strategies, and especially if you catch good trends, then there's absolutely nothing like it. So that is where our AI tool comes in as well. So this is before I jump into the indicators. If I jump onto the AI tool, essentially it's very straightforward. All it tells you, so at night at about 8 o'clock, it'll update all of its metrics, and it'll tell you for the next day what trends it is expecting. And so if you stick with those trends, more often than not, you're going to be hitting some very, very nice trades. So for example, for gold, it gave you on Monday, by Monday night, it was telling you that, hey, for example, the next day it's going to be going long, or gold will only be gold will only be to the upside. So please only consider taking long trades. So if you took only long trades, as you can tell, yesterday was a blockbuster day for gold, where it went up $30-$40, on just from about London to a New York close. So this is a huge day. So just taking even a few of those trades a week can really grow your account. Whether you're trading a funded account, or you're trading your own account, this is just very good practice to have to keep increasing that risk to reward ratio. If you haven't watched my video on maybe the two things that you might be making mistakes on while trying to pass funded challenges, I'll also link that up above. So definitely take a look at that after you watch this video. So that being said, let's jump onto the indicators and let's take a quick look at how it works. It's very, very simple. All you're looking for is if I pull up my pointer here, all you're looking for are basically the two buy signals to show up, which is the UT bot alert and the super trend to show you a buy trade, or you're looking for two sells to show up, which is going to be again the UT bot alert and the super trend to show you the sell trade, and you're looking for a crossover at the bottom over here. You're looking for the dots, the green dots to cross over the zero lines. The zero line is the orange line highlighted over here. You're essentially looking for the green dots to cross over the zero line, like when you're looking for long trades, and you're looking for the red dots to cross below the zero line when you're looking for short trades. So when you see those, when you see those metrics start lining up, that is when you can start taking or entering a trade. And your take profits can be, whether it can be dollar based, it can be different types of levels based. Again, I will get into more on exits in another video in the future. But for now, you can even use the this moving average to take profits as well. So you have many different options there. But that being said, let's keep going on our let's keep looking at our different entry signals over here. So here, sorry, let me just move that out of the way. Let's click something over there. All right. So like I said, this is a great example. So if you look at gold yesterday, for example, so since Monday, it's been giving us a buy signal. And then essentially, if you look at it over here, about late London time or like early New York time, the UT bot alert again gave us a buy signal. The super trend was still long, and so if you had just taken this one trade over here, you saw that, and you can see the you can see the crossover happening over here, where you can see the green dots have crossed over the zero line. Any entry over here, it gave you a couple of hours to take this entry. You could have built up a position over here, had a tight stop loss right below, let's just say the super trend, or even the moving average, and then a trade like this absolutely explodes in your favor. Especially when you see a good trade like that showing up, it really has a lot of potential to to continue going in your favor, especially when you start seeing big trends happening, and if you're lining it up with the AI tool, as I had mentioned previously. If I look at, for example, pound yen, which is another excellent example over here, so you can see over here, last night, yesterday, I believe late in the New York session, you saw the UT bot alerts give us sell signals over here. Price kind of ran down, and then I'll show you re-entry signals as well. So again, you only want to be taking sell trades when the oscillator is below the zero line, for sell trades, and you want to be taking buy trades when the oscillator is above the zero line for buy trades. Very simple. For re-entry trades, however, so for example, let's say that this super trend has been pointing short ever since yesterday. So for a re-entry, now we had two sell triggers. One happened just before London open, and then one happened just before New York open. So which one should you take? Should you take both? Should you take one? So here is where we can dial this down a little bit. So for re-entry trades, what I'd like to look for is, I want my oscillators to actually change color back and forth before I take a trade. So for example, you see how this sell trade was over here, and that's fine. You can see the sell trade over here. You can see that you had a buy, okay, so you had a buy trigger over here, right? A buy trigger was fine. You saw price kind of came down, and then you saw a sell trigger kind of show up over here, and that's and that's fine as well. What I really want to look for is you really want to see this type of crossover to happen. You want to see green showing up, and then you want to see red showing up as well. But either way, both of these entries would have worked out really well. Tight stop loss, never challenged the lower highs, and essentially it's still going in your favor. You could hold on to this trade until a certain level is hit for yourselves, or if you start getting an opposite kind of sell signal kind of showing up, opposite trade signal showing up, then you can exit a trade that way as well. It helps to keep you out of very choppy markets. For example, pound New Zealand dollar has been a little bit choppy. So something like that, it'll help you to avoid a lot of these type of moves, where if you start seeing a lot of this, then that there's a good chance that that this type of chop can be avoided by by taking these type of trades. So so that being said, it's a very interesting trading strategy to add to your roster. You can either add it to whatever trading strategy that you have now, or you can use it as standalone, whichever you prefer. So take a look at it, play around with it. Definitely take advantage of that free trial on the AI tool, because just using that will filter out a lot of these bad trades and keep you in good trending positions, good trending trades, help you get those pullback trades as well. And you can hopefully pass those challenges, or grow your own live account, which I highly recommend if you have the money for that. That being said, I will keep trying to find new angles for you and new combination indicators and stuff which actually makes sense. And we'll keep kind of going down trying trying to find the holy grail. So that being said, I'll I'll cut this video here. And if you like what you're seeing, please check my description like below. I'll have the link for the AI tool. I'll have my email address. If you want to send me a personal email. Otherwise, leave me comments. I read all of them. And if you find different settings that you like, if you find different indicators, please let me know, and I will absolutely take a look at those. And if they're good, then I'll make a video on that as well. So take care, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, guys.